you smell, baby. Fish camp woman. Baby, I like the way you smell. Is it flounder, hush puppies, or slaw you smell like? But damned if I can tell. Baby, come and wait my table. I want you to write down my order with that pencil on your ear, you pretty thing. Baby, come and wait my table. I want you to write down my order with that pencil on your ear, baby. That means you can talk just a little bit of trash. You can throw that fish dinner the hell away and sit your pretty self right here. I got to pick one. Some of this coney is wrong, baby. Woman. Baby, I like the way you smell, darling. Fish camp woman. Baby, I like the way you smell. Is it flounder, horse, puppet, the slaw you smell like? I'm a damned if I can tell. Take her home, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very special edition of the Midnight Black Mass. Please welcome my guest at this time, the undisputed king of country and western troubadours and television star of Adult Swim's Squidbillies program, the one and only unknown Hinson. Welcome to the show, sir.
Well, thank you, Reverend Dave. Hello, America. I love you, baby. It's good to be here.
Yes, sir. Well, let's talk about the new season of Squidbillies. That's what you got cooking right now. Airing in, what is this, the 6th season now?
That's season 5. We're working on season 6 at the current time, as a matter of fact. And season 5 is running right now.
Excellent. And the adventures of the Cuyler family continue in lovely Dougal County, Georgia. What brought on the experience of Squidbillies? You've been quite an amazing individual, of course, in music over the last several years, but now bringing your unwielding personality into the world of animation, what in the world brought that on, King?
That's a good question. The creators of the show, Dave Willis and Jim Fortier, they got a hold of one of my CDs. It was an EP I done called Rock and Roll Straight from Hell. And on that particular CD, in between the songs, there's little sound clips of me talking. And I guess I got a hold of that and kind of liked my voice. And so they got in touch with my management to see if I'd be interested. And I've always been a cartoon fan, so I said, hell yeah, I'll be glad, love to, you know. So been doing it for 5 years now.
Yeah, and it is well received amongst my circle, which the Reverend Circle reaches far and wide, specifically in the realm of professional wrestling. We got a lot of fans of the Squidbillies in the NWA and other wrestling organizations that I'm involved with. So keep up the good work on that. Any foray into live-action television for Unknown Hinson, possibly?
Well, you never know, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
it's possible. You never know.
Well, one question I wanted to ask you, I've been following your career for quite a while. I actually discovered you through Hank Williams III, who we had on as a guest. Actually got your portrait tattooed on his arm. First of all, what are your opinions of Hank Williams III?
Oh, he's a fine feller. He's a good friend of mine. I toured with him back in '02. We did a short tour about 3 weeks long, and I got to know him real good. He's a good feller, and I consider him a fellow country western troubadour. He's the real thing. I mean, he is what you see and what you hear, and he's into it for the music and the people, and he'll play his heart out for people. And that's what I try to do as long as I can. And if somebody wants anything from me, like a picture or autograph or anything like that, I'm always happy to make sure everybody gets it. And yeah, I think a lot of him. I like his music a lot, and the thing with him is he don't put on no airs. He is himself, and I like that. Because you see people you see a lot of people in the business that they ain't got time for their fans, and they think they're too big for that. But no, you can't never, ignore your fans, because my fans are the reason I have a job, and I love them all.
And they will make you or break you. And guys like you and Hank III and fans listening out at home here on the Midnight Black Mass, you ever get a chance to go out and see Unknown Hinson live? Same thing I said about Hank III. You can see the fire and the passion in this man's eyes when he plays the guitar and sings those songs, and he truly does appreciate his fans. He will stay to meet every person, sign every autograph. I've seen it time and time again.
We got it to do, Hoss. We got it to do.
That's right. Well, moving on, I tell you, I almost hate to ask this question because I know you've been bombarded with it. It's been 2006 since the release of Target Practice. When can your eagerly awaiting masses expect a new album from the King?
Well, I appreciate you saying it and putting it that way. All I can say is very, very soon. We're thinking about doing it this month, putting it out this month. We might wait a little bit closer towards Christmas, but I ain't got no real release date yet nailed down. But so let's see, we're 2 or 3 weeks away from Halloween, so it ought to be getting close by then,
Yeah, that would
but
be
it's on the way. It's on the way.
All anxiously awaiting new music from Unknown Hinson. Everyone here at the Midnight Black Mass is, and we will be in line to purchase our copy. Fans, you need to do so as well. You go ahead and check out his current works at unknownhinson.com. You can purchase your copies of albums like Target Practice, Live and Undead, Rock and Roll Is Straight from Hell, and even the old classic 21 chart toppers.
Yep. Come see me if you got time at unknownhinson.com. Also, there's a bunch of stuff you can get at Amazon.com. I don't know if you shop on the interstate, but you can go there. They sell a bunch of my mess. Of course, there's always eBay. If you're looking for something rare, you might find it on eBay or Amazon.
Perhaps a used pistol or an authentic ventriloquist dummy.
What's that?
Perhaps a used pistol or an authentic ventriloquist dummy you could find on eBay.
I ain't seen none of them yet. I ain't seen no itty-bitties on eBay yet. As far as I know, I got the only one. I hand-carved him out of basswood a few years ago. And as far as I know, I still got my piece. So anyhow, yeah, I mean, there's
action. So
what now?
In action in Nashville when you brought guest Ed King from Leonard Skinner up on the stage, and Yeah, you brought out the piece at that point because he was playing what you defined as a hippie mess. You care to elaborate on that little incident?
Well, I think it is. You know, I mean, I think all rock is straight from hell. I've said it before, and I believe it. Don't you? You believe that?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I mean, if you listen to rock, to me, I mean, I've seen it happen. You know, it makes young'uns take drugs, and when they take them drugs, it makes them see mess that ain't there, and they start hallucinogizing and going into what they call a trip and everything. You know, they just escape reality. It's a dangerous thing. But if you listen to country western, you won't take that mess. See, I mean, I drink party liquor. I love my party liquor, but liquor is legal, right?
It is, and I know firsthand.
And
I
drugs.
messed with a little dope. Had to do a little jail time myself. So, kiddies, you better listen to the king out there.
Well, you know, party liquor is legal, like the song says, and drugs ain't. Drugs is illegal as hell. So, it's you for it now. If somebody got a drug problem, I ain't putting them down because I understand, but no, I don't go that way. I can't do that mess.
I understand that. Now, you have long been an opinionated person in regards to the Nashville music establishment. What is your thought or what is your mental observation of the Nashville music establishment?
Well, let me just say this. I mean, I ain't trying to be no soapbox preacher or nothing, but there's a lot of fine people. I got lots of fans in the Nashville area. Don't get me wrong. I love the people. The only thing, you talking about the music industry there?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
What they call new country, is that what you're talking about, right?
That's exactly what I'm talking about, King.
Yeah. Well, to me, it ain't country. It ain't country western worth a damn. I mean, to me, it sucks. I mean, all you got is a bunch of pretty boys in cowboy hats and $900 boots with a little old wireless, what they call McDonald's microphone, and dancing around a stage with a bunch of fire and cannons and mess going on. And I mean, to me, it's like hell, I don't know what they call Disney on ice or something. That ain't country western. Country western's real singing. Sometimes they don't even sing. They can't, but they just party. I mean, like I said, the pretty boys in cowboy hats. And you got the little old Barbie doll gals, look like skeletons with boobs, you know. Half of them can't even sing, like that Britney Spears. She don't sing in her concert. She pantyminds. A lot of them just pantymind. They can't even sing their own mess. That ain't country western.
No, it is not country western.
And people, I don't know of any damn body that likes it. I don't know why they keep making that mess.
It's, just these mass productions of these corporate machines, and they run everything and think they can tell the public what to listen to. But thankfully, there's people out there like yourself who are beating down the bushes to bring people real, true, excellent music played from the heart with real talent.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, Reverend. Thank you. I just do what I do, Hoss. I do it. I play my guts out and sing my guts out, and hope people enjoy it. If they do, it's wonderful. If they don't, well, have a nice day, as they say.
Well, you want to get in some plugs for some of your upcoming show dates? I know the big fall tour is underway, and you've been hitting a lot of towns hot and heavy. What do you have coming up?
Yeah, this week I'll be at 5 Points in Columbia, South Carolina on Friday night, and then on Saturday night I'll be at the Handlebar in Greenville, South Carolina. And that's about all I got memorized so far. I just get in the van and go where they say to go,
I understand that. Coming from the world of professional wrestling, we do just about the same thing.
Yes,
but,
sir.
Speaking of wrestling, a lot of our fans, of course, are crossover. They're following me here because of my career in wrestling. You've sang about pro wrestling a few times, and specifically the song Put Out or Get Out, the line you like to watch the championship wrestling on the TV. Any words for the wrestling fans that are listening here tonight?
I love all of you. I love myself a good fight. just like everybody else. As long as nobody gets, serious hurt or nothing. But I enjoy it, and I appreciate the people from the Wrestling Federation who get what I do, and I appreciate the fans who get what I do, and I look forward to meeting every one of you. If you come to a Hinson show, make sure you come up and say hey at the end of the night, okay?
Yeah, absolutely, and they all will. Now, just a couple other topics here before we wrap up. I just wanted to delve inside the personality, the psyche of such an interesting individual such as yourself, the life you've lived, the things you've done. You spent time in the carnival, if I am to understand correctly. Would you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah. Pert and I grew up in the carnival, actually. My mama, she disappeared when I was 10-year-old. I mean, she just flat vanished. And I think my biological daddy had something to do with that. I never knowed him. He was a bad drunk. He was a mean man. My mama didn't even know him. Actually, they just, had a one-night stand, I reckon is what you call it. And out I come 9 months later. But she raised me, and I never seen him, but I just heard from her that he was a bad man and a drunk. And that's why she named me Unknown. Because when the doctor said, well, he's filling out a birth certificate, he said, Miss Hinson, what do you want to name the boy, your son? And she said, well, I'd like to name him after his daddy. So her maiden name was Hinson, and she named me, she didn't know my daddy's name, so she just named me Unknown Hinson. It's right there on my birth certificate. But, yeah, I mean, and then when she vanished, I run off because I flipped out, little old 10-year-old boy. So I took off and just wandered for several days, and I woke up in a barn I slept in one night, and there was a carnival setting up outside, so I took a walk around, and the fella who owned the carnival looked at me, and I looked pretty different as a kid, too. I looked different. I had the jet black hair. I did have facial hair. I had sideburns for a little boy. That's unusual. I did have a dental problem. I had problems with my teeth. And he seen that he might make some money putting me in his sideshow. So I've done that for several years. And he more or less become my guardian. And he started letting me sing my songs because he knowed I picked guitar and sang. And I started performing there on the Midway in his carnival, and it was pretty successful. And then I got offered a recording contract, and some fellers come around one night and from the locals in the town we was in, and they seen what I had going on. I reckon they was wanting to set me up, so they done it. They accused me of the murder of the owner of the carnival. They all swore that I'd done it and everything, so they set me up and framed me, and I was tried and convicted and got 30 years for something I did not do. And then 30 years later, a woman who was a little girl at the time visiting her grandpa who run the Italian sausage tent there in the carnival, she seen a newspaper article about my arrest and conviction and prison sentence, so she come forth. She had witnessed that murder the night it happened at the carnival, and I won't nowhere around, so she gave out a sworn affidavit about me being innocent, so they released me. And I ain't bitter about it, because hell, I had plenty of time to write songs and hone my craft, my songwriting, my guitar playing, and my singing, so a writer needs solitude, and God knows, Lord knows I had enough of that mess. So I ain't bitter about it. I did learn how to read and write in the joint too.
So not all bad. My next question was going to be,
it is taxpayers' money well spent. I think it is.
Well, that's a good thing to hear, especially with the current time that we live in and the stigma that has. But glad to know that you did get out and you were able to bring your chart-topping hits to us here in the public. And, King, it has been a pleasure to have you here on the radio show here on the Midnight Black Mass. Are there any words for your fans in closing that you would like to send out to everyone listening out in the airwaves?
Oh, yeah. Just want to say, hey to everybody. I look forward to seeing y'all very, very soon. Keep watching the skies for Unknown Hinson, brand new CD. And we're right in the middle of a brand new season of Squidbillies. And we keep on doing it as long as y'all want it. We'll see you soon, all right?
Sounds great, King. Thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to talk to you again soon, my friend.
Thank you, Reverend Dave. All my best to you. Appreciate your support.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too now. So long.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the undisputed king of country western troubadours, the one, the only, Unknown Hinson. You can see him every Sunday night at 11:45 on Adult Swim for the show Squidbillies, starring as the lead character Early Cuyler. You can catch him out on the road at his show date tour, and you can buy his albums. Go on over to www.unknownhinson.com. We have some more tunes lined up from the King for you before we get out of here. We heard in the beginning Fish Camp Woman. Now we're going to hear a classic off the 1999 album, The Future Is Unknown, called Put Out or Get Out.
Hey, baby, you sure are pretty. Would you take a drink with me? Tell your boyfriend to get lost now, 'cause he don't even wanna mess with me. I was in prison for 30 years, baby. You learn a lot when you're in the pen. Like how to make guns and license plates and how to get rid of a jealous boyfriend and not leave no mess. Put out, baby, or get out, baby. They ain't no doubt, baby, of what I will do. The prison life won't no damn good life. Looking for a pretty wife, and I think that you might do if you keep your mouth shut. I ain't a communist, I vote Republican. I ain't confused about my sexuality. I like to hunt and fish and go to car races and watch the championship wrestling on the TV. I believe in heaven and hell and God and country and western. But that's enough about me, baby. Tell me, what do you think about me? In 3 words or less. Put out, baby, or get out, baby. They ain't no doubt, baby, of what I will do. The prison life won't no damn good life. Looking for a pretty wife, and I think that you might do if you keep your mouth shut. Gonna pick one. Just keep that mouth shut. Put out, baby, or get out, baby. They ain't no doubt, baby, of what I will do. The prison life won't no damn good life. Looking for a sexy wife, and I guess that you will do. Remember what I said, darling. Put out, baby, or get out, baby. They ain't no doubt, baby, of what I will do. The prison life won't no damn good life. Looking for a pretty wife, and I think that you might. birds don't sing and fly around, even they can't seem to get off the ground. My front doorbell never rings. I never go outside for anything. At every little house in town, the window shades are all pulled down, and the mailman never, ever comes around. Here in Torture Town, that is where I can be found. In Torture Town, don't you come around. If you got happiness in your life, then you best stay away from Torture Town. There's a little town bar, there ain't no stores, and they'll deliver a case to my front porch. They don't charge me a dime, 'cause I play guitar for them sometimes. As 1, 2, 3, 4 shots kick in, my euphoria begins. That's me inside that liquor glass, cold as ice and drowning fast. And I'm daring anyone to pour me out. Here in Torture Town, that is where I can be found. In Torture Town, don't you come around. If you got happiness in your life, then you best stay away from Torture Town. If life gave me a second chance, I guess I'd change a lot. Try and make myself a better man. Oh, hell, maybe not. The ghosts that live here find it hard to scare my ass away. I'm scarier than they are, so I might as well stay. Here in Torture Town, that is where I will be found. Torture Town, don't you come around. If you got